It didn't open up. It didn't open up. There it is. There it is. It opened up. I got to see where to put this darn microphone. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well. All you ghouls, ghosts, and goblins, you creepy, creepy people. Thanks for everybody that's getting their Halloween builds in. Definitely running out of time, and your boy Kenny here has chosen two of the wrong freaking figures to do. Well, I should have got the first one done, but I didn't. So, what are you going to do? Rise, Darth Kenny Ron. Let the resin flow through you. Yes, I did. I printed the witch up for Kelly. I'm going to start her November 1st. That'll be next year's Halloween build. And then I printed up the sorceress from a PS4 game called Dragon Crown. And once I got her all printed up and I started cleaning her up, there's a lot of, I'm going to show you her on the bench later. There's a lot of work to her, and there's no way I'm going to get her done in 2 weeks. So I decided to print up another figure today. That's only 5 parts. Unfortunately, it failed. Printing it up again. And that would be Mickey Jason, which I didn't know. Mickey Jason also, I thought it was $20 just for Mickey Jason. They showed the pictures of Donald Duck as Freddy Krueger and Goofy as Leatherface. Both of those came with the set for $20, so that was really good. And I thought they were only like 32 millimeter, like 75 millimeter figures. No, it's pretty big. So if Mickey prints up well, which he should, and I get him done, then I'll move on to one of the other ones and hopefully get a few in. I seen Brian Clark. If you're here tonight, I seen you post up your Blackheart model stuff. If you haven't yet, get me some good pictures and get those over for the group build. Pretty soon you'll find a guy in an alley. Psst, hey buddy, want to buy some resin? Absolutely, that's what it's going to be like. Kenny's having a hard time with the hot witches. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. So let's go through and see who's here. What's going on? Dan, Benny, Hobby Time, Jalen, Scott Modeler X, Omar, Sci-Fi Model Shop. Let me scroll back because not everybody's name showed up in there. Travis Weeks, what's going on? Mark Partis, Dark Soldier, good to see you. Trek Model Studios. Let's jump down. Ron, Sci-Fi Model Shop, what's going on? Phil, PJC 2.0. Did the candles get to you yet, sir? They should have been to you. Dan, Munchkin Modeling Man, what's up, dude? Kalen, hopefully you're feeling well, sir. Maddie C, what is going on? Dave H, I don't know why these didn't pop up in the other thing, but Dan Harris, we got a Dan Harris here. I need my magic mirror, just scrolling, and I think that's it. I think that's it for now. Till more people, whoa, that just twisted on me. Till more people show up. Yeah, don't do that, Kenny, because you're going to end up breaking something, and that's not good. What the hell did I do? See, don't mess with things during a live show. So sorry about Wednesday night. Overtime is kicking back in. I did an extra, I think, 3 hours a night. So up at 4 o'clock, leave the house at 4:30, finish work at 7:30 at night, and then get home at 9, so I missed out. So we got to decide. Either I'm going to get one of those little things to stick to my windshield, and we'll do no, not yet, Kenny. I thought I sent you the tracking. It should have been there by now. Whatchamacallit. So I could either get one of those sticky things, and you can see the New York City traffic on my ride home, or we can teach Kelly how to set all of this up and get on here live, which would be quite interesting. And as you can tell, your friend here still has been lazy and has not gotten a haircut yet, which sucks. Just get the damn holder, Kenny. I should get the holder. I used to have one, and I don't know what I did with it. I can't find it. I took it down for some reason, and I don't know where that thing went. So tonight, because Wednesday night I wasn't here, Sungawa, what is going on? Ostrich Longneck, too. What's up? Bud Bucksbaum just jumped in. Since I wasn't here Wednesday night, we'll do the vote for the unboxing before the ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Both a double feed. That would be interesting. I'd have to hit. YouTube hasn't released it yet, but you're gonna be able to do what you can do on Streamlabs direct on YouTube. YouTube's getting very smart and grabbing things from Twitch and StreamYards. This way, everybody doesn't have to go to third-party things, and we'll be able to add that in. What's going on, Brian Knowles? So sooner or later, will be totally scale models. What's going on? You're not late. You're not late at all. I'm actually early. I jumped on here early. So sooner or later, you won't need StreamYard. You'll be able to, I think, do 3 or 4 extra people on here, like a Zoom call or upstate scale modeling. What's going on, John? Zoom call or, like StreamYard, you'll be able to do that directly on YouTube. And also, you'll be able to do raids like on Twitch. You'll be able to send people over to another stream. And Kaylin, I think I got to look it up again. I think you only need 100 subs for that now. I got to look it up. If so, I'll be able to push after a stream. If you do the Saturday nights after me again, when you're feeling better, I'll be able to push everybody over to your stream, which will be cool. Haircuts are freaking $30 now, not including the tip. I used to be able to get my haircut for $12 and give the guy an $8 tip and feel good about it. Yeah, well, my haircut's $20 because of military discount. I don't get nothing special. I go number 2 on the sides and back and trim up the top, and we're good to go. KX4 Gaming and Models. What's going on, Kev? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully everybody's doing well. So yeah, after we do the vote, the first thing I'll do is I'll show you the newest print I did of the sorceress from that game Dragon's Crown. And like I said, I have something special I want to do with that one. It's actually $21. Great Clips. That's where I go. I just go to Great Clips. I used to go to somebody, a stylist back in the city, and my guy left, so I just started going to Great Clips because I don't have no crazy haircut anyhow. I got a hair razor and zip it all off when it's time. Now I used to do the high and tights and stuff like that, but Kelly doesn't like it. Only £8.50 at my local barbers. See, I wish it was still like that. So yeah, that's what's going on. Overtime's back. Didn't get in for the weekend, which is fine by me. As long as I get nighttime overtime, I'm good with that because nobody works the nights but me and a couple other guys. So I should be good to go. Mine is 20 from a real barber. I used to go to a real barber. When I was a kid, there was always the real barbers with the barber pole outside. It was 3 old guys there. Went to Catholic school, so my hair couldn't touch my collar and all that other stuff. So they knew the exact haircut I needed. They were good guys, and they finally closed. Well, they were older when I was young, but his name was Bobby, like my dad. So his name was easy to remember. And everybody went to those guys, but all those things are gone. Coke Night, eh? I see 2 cans. What's going on, Spence?
What happened?
What is up? Yes, that's the backup can over there, and the open can over here. Coke was I don't know how much Kelly paid, but the 24 pack was on sale, so she got the 24 pack, and I think she picked it up at Walmart because they didn't go to ShopRite. Yay! So yeah, I keep switching Halloween builds. The 5-hour print is going now. Hopefully that goes well. Pop that sucker off. That's the base, the 2 arms, and the knife. I can only fit on this plate because, like I said, I didn't realize how big the body and the head were for Mickey, which is cool because it's bigger. And then if that goes well and doesn't fail on me again, then I will throw the next set on, the head and the body, let that run overnight, and then I could start doing that tomorrow. I was going to say something else. Oh, that's why I want to get the same machine Omar got, the big Anycubic machine. This way I could throw them all on one plate and not have to worry about it. Jeff's Model Garage. Free Kyle, what's going on? Hey, KC, you're not late. Nobody's late. You're early like I am. I always hit the button before 7 o'clock if I'm ready. Mine is kind of young, but then can do a flat top like an old guy. Nice. Paul J. Lewis, what is going on? How you doing, sir? Ruben, good to see you. I'm loving my M3 Max. Yeah, I want to get one of those. I already hinted to Kelly that I only want one thing for Christmas, and it's a little bit on the expensive side, and that is the big M3 printer. When I seen that you could put a whole build, especially that Catwoman I got from the guy that I did, he did the Batgirl, and because he's never seen anybody, this was so cool of the dude. Nobody's ever sent him pictures of the finished print and paintwork on the Batgirl, so he gave me the Catwoman for free. He sent it over, so I got to get her done up. But I wish I had a bigger build plate because her lower half doesn't fit on my build plate, and it's a pretty big plate on the Mono X, but she doesn't fit, and I don't want to reduce her scale. I want to keep her that size. So I got to do that. I have to do the Cheeto Box resin reviews. I got to get those done. So during the week, I'll pick out some prints. I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably do some like cubes and stuff like that, and move on from there. I have two different types they gave me, rigid and sculpt. Sculpt is supposed to be for figures and stuff like that, better detail, but they have specific settings for it, which I watched. I forgot who Uncle Jesse's pal is. If you guys are into 3D printing, you obviously know who Uncle Jesse is. Him and his buddy created cameras so you can take pictures of the print while it's going, but his buddy did a review of the same Cheeto Box resin that I'm going to be doing, and he felt that the exposure was too long on it, so he did it at their settings first, and then he did it at his own settings, reduced the exposure just a little bit, and it came out actually better. So I'll probably watch a few more videos and see and do my stuff. Nick, what's going on? How you doing, sir? I'm here, Munch. Hey, Jeff, where were you Wednesday, Mr. Kenny Conklin? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's see, Wednesday night, I was working overtime. I'm trying to think of which job I was doing overtime, if it was the 6-box triple play, or was it the stupid pole that I had to climb 4 times because the signal was bad. It was one of those two where I had either a 6-box triple play, which nobody orders 6-box. I'll be ordering 5 boxes. Oh, speaking of FiOS, September 29th came and went, where I was supposed to have FiOS. No FiOS, so I gave it an extra 2 weeks because stuff does happen. I know, working for the company for 26 and a half years. You know, sometimes things happen where it's a little slower. So I emailed my old boss, who is now the big boss of the whole East Coast engineering, and she's like, hubs suck. The engineering had to order some special hub, and I don't know what company. I think they're ordering it from 3M. And the special hub has not come in 9 months. They haven't been able to fabricate it for some reason. So we're still waiting for this special hub. I'm thinking it's a mini hub, which we don't usually order because there's only, I think, 100 or 110 units on these 2 blocks. So they don't want to waste money on a 470. Well, 470 basically is 470 people could be on this one box. So you don't want to waste all that money, thousands of dollars on a big box, when all you need is like a 150 or a 200 pair box. I know I'm speaking technical stuff, but it's to save money, basically. Why was I at 4P resolution? Exactly. Damn YouTube, slapping things on the 480 instead of 1080. Oh, speaking of which, if you guys didn't see, YouTube is coming out with handles now. We all have our handles. You know, our YouTube names, but now because of people using like Mr. Beast's name, and you would know Mr. Beast because he has a check mark by it, but people are using other channels' names, so the real channel will have an @ symbol and whatever your handle's going to be behind it. The Maker's Cave, what's going on, Steve? Jack Parker, what is up? Good to see you. FiOS, like the check, is in the mail. Oh, geez. George McGregor, what is up, dude? Good to see you. Hit the like button all. Thank you very much. Installing the FEP, and I'm on my second one now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. And I'm deciding I'm going to decide if we're going to do something for Thanksgiving here, or I'm going to do like last year, and I'm going to steal the kid's turkey hat and just wear his turkey hat during Thanksgiving. I haven't got any new stuff in. I do have to finish up I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll finish up the last green strawberry review so I could get over to the cosmic scale model reviews. Oh, we did absolutely lose the boards that were going between Spence and Tommy. So Spence absolutely put the right address because he's mailed stuff to Tommy before, which we may have to end up mailing it to me. I'll bring it to work and drive it to Tommy because Tommy's only a few minutes away. So Spence put the right address on there. They didn't send it to Tommy. The U.S. Post Office, for some reason, said Tommy's address basically doesn't exist. It wouldn't pop up in the system, even though, you know, he gets mail from everybody. There is a similar address to Tommy, our old address, which we thought it went to, but it didn't go there. It actually went to another address, and Tommy went over to those people to ask them if they received the package. When they said no, he actually took a $100 reward bill out of his pocket and said, hey, did the package show up here? And the people said no. So either one, they're lying and they're scared, they didn't want to take the 100, or they were telling the truth, and that's that. So those boards are gone. Unfortunately, there went all the R&D money, all the board money, all the parts money, and all of the profit money that would have went back into the boards. So we have to start again. Very, very frustrating, but I think we may end up have to send things to me, and I'll hoof them over to Tommy. So that's not going too good. Oh, you got yours already, Spence. Yes, look at that. What's up, 300? Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Kevin Stewart, what is up, dude? What is up? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Yes, Fargan Ice Holes. He should pay them another visit with a couple guys. Hey, Gadgetron 3000, what is going on? Right now upstairs, Kelly's making cuppy cakes. She's making cuppy cakes, and she's making an interesting cuppy cake. She's using maple-covered bacon in the cupcakes. So I got to try one of those. Everything's better with bacon, so I'm curious how that's going to taste. Can only hope return to sender, but, well, you know, exactly. Hey, Fred, what's going on, Pappy? You're not late. You're not late at all. My dogs win today. Good deal. I'm waiting on my Penguins to play the Tampa Bay Lightning today and see how they do. Oh, yeah. You're fired, Fred. You're fired, Fred. If you guys didn't catch Fred's Friday night show, Fred is on Friday nights. Catch his show. He showed off one of his new builds, and I love the new NASCAR kit that he built. One, because it's an older type vehicle, which is totally awesome. I like older style cars better than newer style cars, and it has the number 11 on it. For those of you that don't know, I've played hockey since I'm a young lad, 7, 8 years old. I played hockey a very long time. I could have went and tried out for the Buffalo Sabres, but I did not go at 18 years old and try out for the NHL because I was a skinny little rat. I was only about 120 pounds, but I was a very good player. And I would have got mauled by these guys that, you know, I was only 6 foot, 120 pounds. I was a twig. These guys are 6'2", 6'4", 6'5", all muscle, 180 to 200 something pounds. I would have got destroyed. So I got scared. I was just happy enough to have the letter from Buffalo stating that I could go and try out. So I didn't, but I just kept on my adult career and did that. But back to the number 11. That was my number, so I love the number 11. That's what I wear for hockey, and it's pretty good. Jones Mark, what is going on? Good to see you. Anyone else that I may know but haven't seen in here yet? Oh, my goodness. Free Kyle. Actually, let me say welcome to a whole bunch of new subscribers. Let me pull up the little subscriber screen here. And we'll go down and we'll see who the newest one is because I wasn't here Wednesday, so I've missed a bunch. Wooden Wheels, Greg Bear, John Williams, Jefferson Pansieri, BG, not our BG, another BG. We got another BG on here. David Gu, Keirico Luca Cavallejo. That's Cavallejo, yeah. I like that. King of the Ones. Now we have 2 ones here. I haven't seen one, so he's got a partner now. King of the Ones, Mike's Model Shop, and Death. Death has found us, everybody. Our latest subscriber 2 days ago is Grim Reaper. Welcome aboard, Death. We're glad to have you with us. Please don't take me before my time is due. I kind of like hanging out with the boys and having a good time on Wednesdays and Saturday nights. So let us go over to not the monthly giveaway. I don't have it on here. Oh, unboxing. Let us go over to what we're going to vote on tonight. So we're going to vote on, I'm going to remove some stuff from the M3 Max build plate. I'll be back. Glory to HLI. Go have fun. Don't break anything. Go Sabres and go Bills. My dad's a Sabres fan. My dad is a Sabres fan. I am a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. We're going to be voting on either the Coca-Cola, the AMT Coca-Cola pickup truck, the Spitfire F Mark 9. Oh, I didn't add one. I forgot. Dr. Zayas 1. Let's go in the back here. Let's take Dr. Zayas off. I thought I set this up. Polls. Edit polls. Good night to Dr. Zayas. All right, I know what I'll throw in here. Let's add. I know what I'll throw in here. Oop, I hit the cap locks. I don't want to hit the cap locks. And I'll name it exclamation point that. We'll hit add. We'll hit done. And then I got to find a picture to put up there. So we'll do some stuff while we're chatting. We'll actually work on the back end here. Because it's not a live show if I don't mess something up. Definitely not a live show if I mess something up. We'll hit that. And we will see if we can snag that. There we go. We'll snag that. We'll save that image over here. Nothing like working on setting up a vote while we're talking. Yeah, I'm still deciding. I really like the background that Kelly did, so I'm deciding if we're going to do something crazy for Thanksgiving. Let's create a new file. I should just, if I could have put this up on the screen somehow, I would have done it for you. Show you guys how I do the thumbnails and stuff like that. So we've got to add this third one in. Come on, get on there. Get on there. Place that file. I'm not going to tell you what it is until we put it on there. Hopefully that picture is big enough. Oh, the picture is big enough. Place that. I didn't see Chris K unless he's in there right now while I'm talking. File. Let's save a copy. New Streamlabs setup. Where's weekly? Weekly vote. Take out Dr. Zayas. Let's delete Dr. Zayas, that tiny little kit. Let us save this one over here. Save that one. That's okay. And let's X out of Photoshop. Do I want to save that? No, I don't. Now we're going to go into this over here. This is so much fun. So much fun, fellas. And where is members list, monthly submissions? No, that's monthly submissions. Samsung chat box, webcam, group builds. What the heck? Unboxing vote. There it is. Unboxing vote. Dr. Zayas, you gotta go. You gotta go. And we're gonna add a file. Add a file. Halloween group builds weekly vote. Let's add in this one. We'll add that guy in. And we should be done, and then we can come back and go back over here, see what everybody's saying, making fun of me. Oh, one is here. One is here. What's going on? All right, so let's do that again. No, not the Chiefs. I'm a huge Chief fan. I've been a Chief fan since I'm a kid. Let's go Chiefs. So we got the Coca-Cola truck, which I love anything Coca-Cola. I think they're very, very cool. I don't know why. I do like my Coke, but I love the Coca-Cola trucks. We got the Spitfire, and then we have the, ooh, I almost hit a button that I shouldn't have hit. Then we got the Laurel and Hardy busts from Scale 75. So those will be our three choices tonight. Matt, what's going on, dude? Ken, what is up, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. And there's one checking his chippy chips. Go Chiefs. Yes, definitely go Chiefs. And if I go college football, which I'm not really a big college guy, but I got to go Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So I'm going to start the vote, start the poll, which should pop up in the front. Let's go back to Q&A. There we go. So if you guys are new here and you don't know what we're doing, usually every Wednesday night, if I'm here, which I wasn't here Wednesday night because I was working OT, we have a vote to unbox something during that show, and we'll unbox it after you guys vote. So we were talking at the beginning of the show, either I'm going to get one of those sticky things and we'll do road live shows on the trip home from work, which will last anywhere between an hour and a half and possibly 3 hours, because sometimes it takes me 3 hours to get home. How you vote is you do exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, and then either you're going to do exclamation point Spitfire if you want the Spitfire, exclamation point Ford if you want the Ford, or exclamation point funny if you want to see Laurel and Hardy. So we'll let the vote run for a little bit. I actually have to set up the camera. We'll take a look at my latest 3D print of the Sorceress from Dragon's Crown, which I don't think we're going to be able to get done in time. If you are doing a Halloween build, we have 15. Literally, you have 15 days left to get it to me. We got a bunch. I just got one from Interstellar Modeler that I have to post up, and I have to see if there's any more that anybody put in. So you still have 15 days to get a Halloween build to me or put it on the site. If you're new here and you don't know, we have our own site. It's community.hobbylinkinternational.com. We've built that for a dedicated place for the hobby. Any genre goes, cars, planes, tanks, sci-fi, fantasy, you name it. We have a category for everything. We even have a category for Lego. The main reason we have it is to give us a place to hang out off of crappy ass social media, because one, your posts get lost there. You post it and a couple hours later it's gone. You know, it's just scrolling on the infinite scroll wall. On the forum, it's always there for somebody can search it and find what they're looking for if they've missed it before, or just looking through, they can find what they're looking for. And there's Spence, our moderator, throwing up the community link. Hey, what's going on, Josh? Josh, I have a question for you, because I always see you're usually asking the questions. I got a question for you. I always see your name, and I don't want to say your last name because I kill people's last name. So tell me if I'm right on number 1 or number 2. Is it Risedam? Just put the number 1, or is it Rizdam? Or Rizdam, number 2. I don't want to kill your last name. I always kill everybody's last name. Frizzo, what's going on, sir? Yes, Frizzo. Pineapple and ham on pizza is good. Pineapple and ham is very good, and we ate that in the Army all the time. Cold pizza, too, first thing in the morning. And I apologize for killing anybody's last name here. It's number 1. Okay. Thank you very much, Josh. I hate doing that. I hate killing your last names, but it's an unfortunate part of doing a live stream. And anybody that says hello to me, like especially on Fred's channel when I'm there at night, I thank you very much for saying hello to me. I got to get used to when Fred says somebody's name, their real name, and then I see their screen name, I got to start remembering names. No, I'm number 1. You have competition now, because we have a new subscriber one, and his name is what was it? King of the Ones. So you have competition, my friend. You definitely have competition. You're just Chippy Chips. Indeed I am. Frizzo's great, because any live stream I pop up on that he's there, he always gives me the Chippy Chips as his hello. I agree. I'll take pineapple on pizza all day. I don't care. What's up, Joe? When you going to come on plugging your products on the show? We'll make a date. Right now, it looks like overtime is slowing down on the weekends for me, Josh. So we can set up a time that, a Saturday before you get busy that I could pop on with you. We'll do your show, and then I'll jump on my show that afternoon, because Josh does his interviews on Saturday. I think it's about 2 o'clock, if I'm correct, my time. So we can jump on with you, Josh. We'll do that soon, and we'll have fun doing it. Ask me a ton of questions, and we'll hang out for the hour. I need to figure out now to pronounce Palamos. I'll be building a Palamos fishing vessel and don't know how to say it. I'm going Palamos. Palamos? One of the two. Go-kart. How can a second anything be a number 1? My claim is recognized. Great luck to number 2. Benny Pineapple Pizza. It's good, man. It's good. Brian Windmill, what's going on? Good to see you. Heck, I can't remember my name half the time. You rattle off those names, Fred. You got like when you say Cliff, sometimes you say it, and I'm not sure which person was who, but I finally figured out that Terry is Hobby Barn, so I got that one. We can pre-record one also. Oh, that's cool. We could do one live too, because if I don't have overtime on Saturday, which it looks like that's stopping, we can definitely jump on, Josh. Hey, Kenny, the 1/16 scale Sherman tank arrived today from... Oh, sweet, Ken. That is a big mother effer. That is a big mother effer. That's a tank, man. And that, if you guys didn't see that, and BG was building the Jeep, the 1/16 scale Jeep, that was cool, too. I would have nowhere to... display that, unfortunately. Yeah, just hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Or if you need my number, I could always give you my phone number. You know, if anybody wants my phone number, just private message me and I'll be glad to give it to you. Just no 900 calls. I don't do that stuff. Pineapple green olive pizza, yummy. Daniel can actually drive from the inside that tank. Yeah, go over to Jones. Go over to Andy's Hobby headquarters. I think it's andyshobbyhq.com, and that 1/16 scale tank is there. And if you didn't see BG, he did the 1/16 scale Jeep, which I want to get my hands on. Again, I have no room for that, but I will be doing the Bobbins. The Bobbins. What is up, dude? Good to see you, sir. And I got to get on. Jez from the magazine keeps getting a hold of me to get the pictures. Now, I am so busy. I haven't even got the pictures of Batgirl to him, so tomorrow I will be going out to Michael's to go grab a white sheet of oak tag. This way I could take the damn pictures of Batgirl already and get him. He's been asking me for everything. So a lot for them. So I gotta get those. And Ken has the 1/16 scale Jeep. Those things are sweet. Those are definitely sweet. So I'm gonna put you guys on a break. What I'll do is I'll put it on monthly submissions. Actually, this way you could check out who put their pictures in. If you don't know, actually, I'll go over to the computer screen. This way you know what I'm talking about beforehand. That's dashboard. That's HobbyLink International. Let's go over to, where is computer screen? I thought I won't put one. I'll put this one on. That should work because I wanted it bigger. Okay, that's on there. All right, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the community that Spence put up the link for. If you guys haven't joined, we'd love to have you on the community. Great place to post your pictures. If you guys have your own group builds, you can post your own group builds here. You can post your YouTube channels up here, your YouTube videos, whatever you want to do. It's totally open to that. Just because it's called the HLI community doesn't mean you're not allowed to post your channels up there or your builds or anything like that. You'll just be part of the HLI community, that's all. But what we have here under HLI announcements is the HLI live stream monthly photos. And thanks to Jalen for correcting me. I put up the November one and I put in here October instead of November. And you see the pictures scrolling by in one of the corners when I go to a different screen. And that's the guys putting in their pictures. This way we could show off your work for the month. Rich has been putting up a ton of pictures. So has Sungower. He's always putting in pictures. Ron, Bud, the guys are always putting in stuff. So if you want, join the site. We do have to approve you. That's just to keep the bots out. We don't want those knuckleheads in there. They did get in a couple times, and they haven't stolen anything. They just get in there and they mass message everybody pornography, which sucks. So we shut it down to where we have to get everybody in there. If you haven't seen our community yet, I'll run through it real quick before I go over to the other desk. We have our general discussion, introduce yourself. We hope when you join up, you do introduce yourself so everybody in the community can meet you. If you find anything wrong with the site, just let us know. Buy, sell, or trade, that's totally up to you guys. General discussion for anything that's pretty much non-modeling related. This section is for admins and mods, except for the HLI monthly photos, or no, questions and polls is for us to ask you guys. Thanks to Jalen again, because group builds are so big on the site, we move group builds up to the top. You have your annual group builds. you know, and then you have your community voting, which is going, I'll show you the trophies again later. This is for the Halloween build. The rules and information about all of our group builds. The showcase, the annual group build model showcase, there's a showcase for every topic we have, and that's to put your finished builds in there so I can grab them and make them articles for the site. And then it breaks down into all the group builds we have for the coming year. There's going to be a new section in here called past group builds, so anything that we're not doing anymore will be shuffled over to past group builds so we don't lose those threads. Form members group builds. I changed this from HLI group builds to form member group builds because it's not really HLI. If you guys want to come in here and go into form members group builds, especially if you have your own group builds on YouTube and you want people to be able to post them in a singular place, come on over here. I'd love to have you guys here, and it'll remind me about what group builds are out there, and if I see them, I'll promote them on the channel. This way everybody can jump in. One of the ones that I started for next year, if you see Casey in here, we're going to be doing the Foos group build come January. So that'll be, these are all just form group builds, and anybody can start one. It doesn't have to be HLI. And then if you go down a little further, HLI Christmas, we have our Secret Santa group build, and we have our site present giveaway, the Christmas present giveaway. We do this every year. I didn't put up anything in here. I got to put up the 2022 one in here. So I'll tell you about that later. We'll show you Chris's girlfriend if you're new here too. And then it just goes down, broken into civilian, military, sci-fi, concept and real space modeling, Lego builds, 3D, and member resources. So there's something in here for everybody, which is pretty awesome. We try to make it so everybody has something that they can put in here. Freaking bots, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on break. I'm going to go set up the desk. I'll show you the newest 3D print, and then I'll see what is winning. I'm here, Foos. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Casey. I think there's a few people in it, but we'll be doing the Foos then. So let me put you on a little break. I'll set that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, now the question is, can they hear me and see me? Okay, you can see that. You can see that. I have to jump onto YouTube and see. Let me see if, okay, we can hear me, which is a good thing. All right, got my phone ready so I can see the chat, and I can see what I'm doing over there. I see Joe Hudson is messaging me on Facebook. I will talk to you in a little while, Joe. If you are can see me and hear me, unfortunately. Let me take this girl apart, and let me see. Let's move her over here. I'll show you all the parts. This is my newest, latest, greatest resin falling out of her head because I was doing a little work on her. That is ridiculous right there. All of this is from, like I was saying, a PS4 game called Dragon's Crown. Lily Munster was wicked from Chris Cortell. Number 2, clearly it's a witch. Oh, we got number 2 here. What's going on with all these numbers? But this is from Dragon's Crown, and if you've seen the cover photo for next year's Halloween build, I picked this picture of a witch, and she had big old boobies. That's Benny's girlfriend. And I didn't realize that she's actually from a video game, and I found a 3D print of her, so I decided to print her up, and I was going to do her for... I was going to do her. Hey, what's going on, Chris? No butt rubbing on this one. No butt rubbing on this one. But I found the print of her, so I decided to print her up. It comes pre-supported, which is awesome. The supports are in perfect places. I still have to clean that up. But the issue that I'm having is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. One thing, let me see if I can zoom this in a bit. There's a gap back here, which I really don't care that gap is back there, because with her hair and the way she's facing, you're not going to see this gap that's here. The problem is, one of the problems is this gap. Hopefully you can see that because it's clear on clear. There's a gap over here which doesn't look right, so I have to, I'm out of Abe's epoxy sculpt. I have to get more Abe's and fill that in and sculpt in the line over there, which I don't have Abe's. But there's a lot of cleanup and stuff with her. So she comes in a multitude of pieces. It's a really, really nice print. And unfortunately, while I was looking for this, I decided to go look for pictures, and I found another 3D print of her, and exactly the same print that is on the cover photo of the next Hobby Link International Halloween group build. But the problem was I found it on a site, and it was a pirated file. So I refuse. I won't buy pirated files because we're just hurting the people that are building these for us. And they don't charge a lot of money at all for these files. And they get ripped off, and people are selling them for $2 to $3. So I found this one on that same pirated site, and I wrote to the guy. I said, listen, I found your files over here. That's right. I ratted those pirate bastards out. I don't know if you can do anything, so he's going to try to get those files taken down from that site. I don't even remember the site. I'm not going to go back there or anything like that. So, but we got this one going, and I'll show you the pieces. I like the groundwork. He did beautiful work on this 3D print. Gonna have fun with this groundwork. So what I'm gonna do is, once this is done, once I get this all together, I'm gonna take sand. So when you see the videos, you'll see what I'm doing anyhow. I'm gonna take sand and put it between all the cracks and paint this up. Definitely gonna put this on a base. Do a little more groundwork on it. So there's no way I'm gonna get this, what I want to do with it, done by Halloween. But I have something special in mind for this one. It comes with a cool little skeleton dude, and I'll show you the skeleton head in a second. So it's supposed to be cartoony. It's not supposed to look like a real skeleton or anything like that. It's out of a video game, and it's all chunky, so that I don't mind. He's got a bunch of little dots that I just got to sand this down, because he's going to be laying like this, so you're not going to see those. But the little dots, I got to sand them down because they prop them up a little bit. But here's his head. Now I'm going to see if we can zoom in. Like, again, he's clear, so it's a little hard to see. But once I paint him up, I don't know if you can see the grin on his face, but he's got a shit-eating grin over here. And the reason for that is, when you actually put him together and put him on the base, no, I don't have it. I have it zoomed in the wrong way. I'm sorry. When you put him on the base like this, she is actually standing over him as part of the video game, and he's looking up her skirt. So that's why the skeleton has a grin on his face. So that's the deal with that. So it's pretty interesting video game. The next thing up, which was crazy, and I was scared that this was going to fail, but this is her hair. I mean, look at how big that thing is, and this is a hollow print. There's a lot of detail in this, so this is going to take me a while to prime it, paint it, do, you know, highlights and shadows and stuff like that, and I got to be very, very careful. It's not heavy because it's hollow, but there is a lot of hair going on that one. The skirt is pretty big. It's nice and flowing. He kept all the supports underneath, and how he had the supports scared me, but I'm sure he printed this out beforehand and tested it. All the supports worked out perfectly. This came out really nice. There's not too many islands in it, so that was a good thing. Again, though, this is going to take a lot of work with shading and highlighting and stuff like that. So that's the skirt, and this is her long legs. And these again scared me, because you're not going to be able to see again, but he didn't put any supports on the legs at all, except for one. Here you go, Chris. I'm touching her butt. Except for one right under her butt cheek here, and a couple on her feet. And I was like, this ain't going to print out, but it printed out, which I was shocked. And this is actually one of the first prints that I've done that the keys, if I can figure out which side she goes. No, she goes on this side. The keys fit very well in here. That's her side there. I'm trying to fit it in. Okay, there goes one. This guy really took the time. I gotta find which guy he was again, the name of him, but those fit perfectly. I'm not gonna have to open them up or anything like that. The only one that I do have to open up a little bit is for her hat on the head. That one I have to, and that's what the skeleton's gonna see. He's gonna be looking up her skirt. But she stands like that, and you'll see the flowing skirt, which is really cool. But this guy does some really, really awesome work. I bet he's looking for shadows. As long as there are no islands, I guess you don't need supports. Yeah, there's not many islands on this thing at all. Again, here's her. Let's zoom in a little bit. This is her bustier, which has string down the back. I thought I misprinted this and it chipped, but it didn't. I looked at the file, and it's actually how it belongs. Oh, here's this little thing, this little ribbon. This little ribbon goes into the little slot right here, and then it's just flowing on the side. So 3D printing is friggin' awesome. Friggin' awesome. And here's the part everybody's waiting for. And her boobies are gigantic. Gigantic. And there's a number 3. Some modesty, please. And and this is how she actually is in the video game. They gave her ginormous boobies. But again, this one fits on here perfect. The key, I just have to clean up where the supports were so it fits better and I don't have the gaps. But if I squeeze it really hard, the gap goes away. So I just got to clean that up, and that'll go in there on her tiny waist. Her little arms. I'm throwing her arms around. Her little arms here that go behind her head. And then her hat, which is done very nicely with the wrap around the top. I started sanding this down, taking down the supports. I think this piece probably had the most supports. The only problem I was having, you're not going to be able to see her face at all until I prime it up, was the fit of the hat. I started opening up the key right here. I opened that up a little bit. I got to open it up a little more because there was a serious gap between her hairline and the hat. I just got to open it a little more, and that'll fit flush, and we'll be good to go on that one. But her head, boom, clicks right in. Her head fits perfectly on there. No gap that I have to worry about in that tight little area between her neck, and she'll be really nice. The one thing I really like, besides the hair was pretty awesome, is the staff. The staff is really, really detailed, so it'll be fun painting this up. Probably go darker to a lighter brown up top, and there's a lot of detail work in this, the twists and everything. her hands are already on the staff, and that goes behind her head as she's holding it up. So that is our newest 3D print that I've just been picking the wrong 3D prints. Just a lot of work that I will never get done in time. I do have to buy myself, I just noticed my battery, a new lavalier microphone for my videos, because when I was putting this camera up here, I crimped the wire in between one of the clamps, and now it's all staticky. So I did a boo-boo. Come here, over here. You go over here. So if you're interested in getting into 3D printing is awesome. What did Omar say? Whoa, I came back to 3D porn. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Omar. I was showing off my newest 3D print that I thought I would get done in a few days, and there's a lot of work, and I want to do it right. Like I said, I got something I want to do with this one, so I want to do it nice, and I want to do it right. Let me see if I miss a Japanese PlayStation female game character. You can't be physics is not obeyed. This is true. This is true. Absolutely. Paul D. Tommaso, what's going on? Glory to the boobs. Absolutely. Glory to the boobs. All right. I'm gonna let you stare at this for a minute. Because I'll have to, you know what? I wonder if this microphone reaches. Let's bring the microphone over here and see if it reaches, because it might. And we'll just double mic it. We'll double mic it up over here so we can look at the vote. It does reach. So this is quite interesting. Let's go back to Q&A real quick. Let's go back to Q&A real quick. So that's Q&A. I don't need to go back to Q&A. You're going to see the other camera. Completely forgot about that. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the vote while you stare at a black mat. And yeah, we have 34 votes with 45 people in here. Thank you very much for voting. That's a lot. That's a lot of votes this week. That's a cool deal. 2 are tied and 1 blew the others away. So we're going to close the poll. We're going to complete the poll. We'll look up front and we'll let you know what. You can no longer vote. The Coca-Cola Ford was the most voted option of the poll with 52.94% of the vote. Number 4 just keeps changing his name. Where's the pink mat? The pink mat, I don't know where the pink mat is. I think it's under the table. So it's the Coca-Cola. Let me throw you on break again for a second while I go grab the Coca-Cola, and we're going to check that out. That's actually still in plastic. So that's the first time I think we're going to open up something still in plastic. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, my friends. But are you talking about the hood of your printer? Yeah, he's talking about the case. I would not put IPA on that. I think it'll ruin it. I prefer Coke. Pepsi can sometimes be too sweet. Number 5. You're killing me tonight. Pepsi can be sweet. Pepsi is definitely sweeter than Coke. Bedtime for me, night all. Take care, Brian. It was good seeing you. Thank you very much for stopping by. No, I don't. This is not a snap kit, Casey. This is a regular kit, unopened. $32.99 was the price. They had the 40% off sale, so I grabbed this because I do love the older-looking pickup trucks. I've always loved pickup trucks since I'm a kid. And I did have a 1993 Ford Ranger when I was in the Army, but when I got back, it got hammered with tickets in New York City, so I had to get rid of it, unfortunately. Yes, sir, I'm printing a quarter-scale figure, and in exchange, this designer is doing 2 figures for me. Nice. RC Cola. Am I a psychopath? RC Cola was actually good. Sanford & Son pickup truck. That's what I could make it, Sanford & Son. So this is includes a die-cast vending machine and dolly, and it says it in Spanish too. On the side, special feature, die-cast vending machine and dolly. Then they got it in white over here with the Coca-Cola on the side. On the back, it has the AMT stuff and all the parts in the kit. On this side, it says it has a detailed bed. Two options between your white walls, tires with stock caps or custom wheel caps and black-sided tires. Stock and custom engine included in the kit. Now, many of you know, Benny's been here a long time, that I will, number 6, surprise YouTube allows so many changes. You better not lose number 1. Benny's been here a long time, so he knows my car terminology is for crap. So if I call something the wrong name, a hootsy-watsy or whatchamacallit, a thingamabobber, that is my technical term for car parts. I do like cars. The only thing I ever did on cars, I did not work on engines or anything like that. I used to do body work for Cadillac. And then when I left New Jersey's Cadillac, I came back to New York. I worked in a side hustle shop, in somebody's garage. So instead of people that got into accidents and didn't want to go through insurance and stuff like that, we did body work in the shops. Thank you very much, Benny. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm awful with my car terminology, but I do like this truck. I want to get, I don't know if it's out there still. 7 is, nah, 1's taken. I don't impersonate. I don't know if the Coca-Cola Big Rig is out there. I'd love to get that and do it as the Christmas Big Rig, which would be awesome. Awesome. Oh, the first thing that pops up over there is the die-cast thing. Oh, they put that in the corner nicely with tape. We're going to hold on to that for a second. Looks like we're going to have to put our own decals on there. Decals or decals. Either one. All right, let's look through this real quick. Not going to open up this because I'll lose it. I'm assuming these are the axles. They put metal axles in here. And we're going to have to look in the directions what this little metal clip is for. So let's look. Let's find the directions, which are way at the bottom of the box. They're all the way at the bottom of the box. And I just almost knocked down. I have a Kenny flat nose with trailer. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so here is our instructions. 5 stock, and it's an up and down fold out sheet, which should have been folded this way, so you see the Coca-Cola 53 Ford F100 pickup truck. They did the white one on there with the Coca-Cola 6-pack. Oh, be nice if I had it in frame. Coca-Cola 6-pack over here, 8675319. Yeah, Kalen was here tonight. I don't know where he went. I don't know where Kalen went. So it's a long. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. It's a long frickin' fold-out sheet, but you have your stock engine and you have your custom engine. So it looks like added to the custom engine. A bunch of chrome parts, header covers, oil pan probably, all chromed out stuff. Oh, the belts are different too. The belts and pulleys are different. It looks like 2 different engines actually. They are 2 different engines. You got 2 different engines in this kit, if I'm looking at this correctly. When I pull out the engines, we'll see if we have 2, but that transmission there definitely is not that transmission there. So it looks like you get the choice of which engine you want to put in there. If I do this, and I'm going to do it as like an employee's Coca-Cola truck, I'll probably just do the stock engine, and I'll keep this in the spares, and then I'll see if any of the car guys want the engine or anything like that, depending on which one I use. And of course, I never charge anything for those. I just send it to you if you want that. Then next up, you have your tires and rims. You could either go with the custom rims or the hubcaps, white walls, black walls, whichever way you want to do it. Optional decals included. You have decals for the Coca-Cola. You got the machine. And you got the little handy-dandy hand truck over here, which looks kind of fat. Put one on a stand. Oh, yeah, I could put one on a stand. Didn't even think about that. Stock is a flathead. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. One is flathead and the other is a Hemi. Thank you. See, I told you my car terminology is like horrid. Horrid. I just like cars. So underneath you have part 3. Oh, they got the spare tire underneath the frame. Part 3 is putting on the frame, the axles, the rear end, the leaf springs, the front suspension. Looks like the brakes, drum brakes. I'm assuming it has on there because those are not disc brakes. Those look like drums. Your mufflers, your pipes, which you have optional pipes for it, and all that good stuff. And then you have your interior, which should be easy because it's a pickup truck. Got your bench seat, your gas and brake, no clutch, huh? Now, guys, would that be a Hurst shifter? I don't know. I remember that Coke machine in 1966. Damn. Hey, Steve A, what's going on, brother? The creature from the Black Lagoon is looking awesome, Steve. It's looking really good. I think it should have a clutch there, and it would be nice if they did, but you could always add that in. That's not too hard to add in. So you got your interior here, which isn't bad. Now, this is interesting. Check out this steering wheel. You could put this steering wheel or like Batman's steering wheel in there. I've never seen a car with that steering wheel. Shifter. He's got a little phone in here, dude. What? I've never seen that. What is that supposed to be a CB? And they have a phone on there? That's nutty. That is nutty. Radiator. Got the hood, or for the guys over in the UK, the bonnet, Ford symbol, the horn, firewall, all that good stuff over there. Let's flip this over to the outside. You got the bed of the truck back here. License plate cover, it looks like, over here. The front grille with the lights, the bumper. You got your fenders over here, your tailgate. Bumper, of course, back there. The rods to hold the bumper, not the bumper, the tailgate. So if you want it open, you can have it open, or you can have it closed. That's the stock version. They actually add more stuff on for the service version, which is pretty cool. They got the air horns up top. That looks like a light, a beacon up top. The further out side view mirrors. The gas cap, the chrome gas cap, different bumpers over here, and then they add a lot in here. They got a whole tool set with a hammer, pliers, wrenches, screwdriver. They got map gas. It looks like over there, jack, torch. They give you a cool whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this kit. This is not bad at all. And then you have the custom one over here. Another grill. So you get two different choices of grills, 3 different choices of bumpers in it, different lighting, more lighting for the fenders. I'm trying to see what else. Oh, they got a bed cover that you can put on here. They have pipes for the side instead of underneath. So that's not bad. A lot of stuff comes in this kit. Not too shabby at all. So you have 3 different ways you can do this thing. You can make it a hopped up Coca-Cola pickup truck, which is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Let's take a look at the chrome parts, which will get de-chromed. They will get de-chromed. Phaser rifle. Jack, what's going on? Yup, same as my 3-in-1 53 Ford. My son got me. Yeah, that's freaking cool that it's like that. I am totally digging that they... Oh, Kelly, you stole my scissors again. She stole my scissors, boys. I don't know why she always has to steal my scissors, but here's the chrome. The chrome actually looks nice. The chrome looks nice, but as I said, you always clip it off, and there's something always gets pulled off the chrome, and you can never match this chrome up right. There's that crazy Batman steering wheel. Then you have all the other chrome doohickeys on here. There's my first one, doohickeys. You got your bumper with your lights over here. The second bumper, your caps, your mirrors on the side. Ooh, shocks. They got chromed out shocks. Your shifter, your pipes over here that you can use on the side of the truck, and your other grill over here. That's a cool looking grill. That's definitely interesting. Trying to see what else is chromed out on here. I don't know if those are light covers. I can't tell because of the shine on here. Oh, there's your air horns over here. Rear view mirror over here. Tail lights over here. So they chromed out a whole bunch of stuff on this. But like I said, I always dechrome these. No, she took them back. No, she stole them. Don't touch the bench tweezers or the... She always steals them. LLVC, good evening. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Mine takes the super glue modeler X. Joe, your wife steals the super glue? She hasn't done that at all, thankfully. No. Nice covers and stuff, all in chrome. That looks pretty nice. And here are the other let me get that out of the way. Here's the other hubcaps that they give you, and the chrome is so bright it's just glaring off the light. So they actually do 2 FEP down, 1 left. Are you destroying FEPs? Mine keeps getting me stuff for my room. Oh, my wife walks off with my CA all the time. Kelly hasn't stolen that yet. Kenny has stolen a couple things. Kelly loves taking the scissors and the tweezers. Those are her 2 favorite to do. I'm gonna save that for later. Let's open up. Don't drop that, Kenny. All right, let's open up this bag. Let's open up the bag with the generic parts. I just almost stabbed my finger with the X-Acto knife because Kelly stole my scissors. I'm gonna have to chat with that young lady. Can I have the mini Coke machine? That mini Coke machine is mine. That's going in the diorama. This will definitely go on a base. I like how they have the truck with a little old time shop in it. So I would definitely do something like that. Oh, we're zoomed in a little too far. So here we go with our engine parts. Here you can see the 2 different pulleys. They got the 3 pulley system here, 1, 2, 3, 4 pulley system here. You have your 2 different engines over here. I'm assuming this fatter one, guys, if I remember from the directions right, this one's the flathead. This one is the Hemi over here. So I'm glad you guys are here to teach me things. You got your fan over here. I'm assuming flatheads over here. Your pipes. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, I can't find my scissors.
I didn't take them this time, I swear to God.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, wait, what do they look like?
The little black-handled ones?
I don't think I took them.
Okay, Kelly says she didn't take them, guys. So.
Maybe I did.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Yeah, everybody's saying hi, Kelly. Hey, Tom, what's going on? I didn't see you before. She's going into the laundry room, which is next door. So you got a whole slew of options on here for your engines. This is pretty clean. There's no injector pin marks or anything on the front side, which is really nice. No flash or anything. Pretty impressed with this AMT kit so far. So let's put this guy to the side. And this one has our regular steering wheel on it. Steel rims, 1, 2, 3, 4. They give you the 5th one for the the piece underneath. I don't know what these two bars are for, but they are warped. Don't know what those are for. They are warped. That stinks. Got your jack and stuff over here. And I'm assuming this has to be part of the wheel system. This way you could put the axle through them. And then you could play with the model, rolling it back and forth. Hi, Kelly. Bye, Kelly. She'll say hi. Hi, Kenny's boss. And then I'll have her, everybody saying hi, Kelly. Bye, Kelly.
Hi.
And, yeah, there's 5 tires in here, Benny. They got a 5th tire in here. It showed to put it underneath on the directions. You know what's funny? Do they have 5 tires? Yeah, it came with 5. I'll show. We'll get to the tires. Actually has a spare tire to go up underneath the thing. Pry bar. These are bent, man. Those are bent to heck. All right, here we go with. There we have our gas bottles. I'm assuming MAP gas or something like that. It actually has. I am very impressed with this AMT kit. It actually has dials with little, very microscopic numbers on there. Firewall with all the wiring. And here's that thing. It's like a field telephone. It has a telephone on it. I've never seen that before. That is pretty cool. We've got this is our tailgate over here. Let me zoom out a little bit. This way you can see that. Tailgate over here. Radiator over here with the fan to go in there. Then we have our other bumpers, those crazy push bar bumpers, I guess, over here. What torsion bar suspension? I don't know. Hi and bye, Kelly. Yeah, she's still yelling hi from the laundry room. Do any of you guys know what this radio is? Cool that it has a real spare and not some NPC molded circle. Yeah, that's nice. I've never seen, I've seen CBs, but I've never seen a radio like this with a handheld, looks like a telephone handset on there. So that's interesting. And then the last piece in that bag this is the first piece with some schmutz on it, so that just has to be sanded off with the hammer, screwdriver, pliers, wrenches, all that other good stuff, and our fenders. Here's our tailgate with Ford on it. Ford all the way through the back over there, and some more parts for the wheels. And again, this is the first part that I found with anything bad on there. So this is actually pretty nice kit. I don't know when this was tooled. I'd have to look at the box and see what the copyright is on it. Company truck line radio. Ah, okay. Maybe one of those old military style radio phones. Could be. Could be. Radio is probably just a custom gimmick. There's 11. My favorite number. Number 11. Let's open up our next bag, which is one of the last bags. We got this. Uh-oh. There we go. There we finally. This must have been taken from an older one. We came to our first disappointment. We're definitely going to be at our first disappointment. Let's put this over here. Let's start with the disappointing stuff first. Okay, so they give you options, but look at the yellow. Look at the yellow on that. What the heck? This is dirty, and this is yellowed. What happened to the seat? So that'll have to be cleaned up, primed. No big deal. We got yellowed over here too. We got some pipes over here. That's disappointing. Reminds me of the old bag phones without the bag. It is a 50s model truck after all. This is true. This is true. This looks kind of short. That looks kind of tiny. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we build it. But that looks kind of tiny. Then you got your leaf springs over here, which aren't too leafy. You're not going to be able to see it on camera because of the shadow. There's not many grooves in between the leaf springs. That stinks. But that looks quite short to me. I don't know why. Someone peed on the seat. Shane Mandeville, what's going on? What's Jalen? Why'd they pee on the seat, Jalen? Yeah, so we'll clean that up, prime it. It'll be fine. Just disappointing. Got some yellowed parts. And here we go with the dash. we'll zoom in on the dash a wee bit. Just a basic dashboard, which your gauge is over here, a couple dials, of course, no radio or anything like that in there. You can see dry brush that. Hopefully the numbers and stuff come out. Don't know what this part is too. Something in the cab. Something in the cab there. I'm not sure. This is yellowed up too. So that's your dashboard. Your steering wheel will go right through there, or your steering column, I should say, would go right through there. So not too shabby. Dirty again. Dirty again. But it doesn't matter, because if this is a working guy, his Jim, what's going on? Good to see you. And Bob Bruce, what is up, dude? Yo, Bob, that popcorn machine is looking awesome. That is a really cool kit. Nice, I'm looking now. Well, if he's a working guy, the floor is going to get dirty anyhow. So they put nice detail in here. They got the running boards over here, it looks like. And this is actually the bed cover, if you want to use a bed cover for the bed. That's what it would be called. And the hood is dirty too. We were doing so good. I thought the Ford symbol was separate, but the Ford symbol is actually molded in right in the front there. It's molded in on there. And then you have it looks like more bumpers over here, because we had a lot of styles of bumpers that we could have put on this kit. So it's not bad. I can't complain. Couple parts and that are yellowed out, but you're never gonna see that. Once I put it through a soapy bath, prime it up, we'll be good to go on those. We'll make Kelly build this kit. Kelly just laughed. Kelly just laughed. Okay, we'll do clear. I'm not gonna take clear out because I don't want to scratch it up, but you got your lenses for your lights in there and your windshield over here. And it looks pretty clear, but I don't want to take that out and ruin it, because I am known to ruin things. Tell you what, the plastic bags they use on these things are mighty thick. Where's the top of this box? Let's see when this was popped out anyhow. Do they have a copyright on here? AMT round 2. Round 2 LLC, location. This was made in China. Let's look at the directions real quick. What did I do with the directions? Surprised they don't have a copyright on here for when this thing was popped out. Where's Coco? 2019. So it's not too old. 2021, it's 3 years old. I had to count on my fingers because I'm horrible at math. So this is definitely a newer kit. On the back, Kenny, around the barcode. Where did this kit come from? Sprues were in bags. Who's smutzing on these sprues? I don't know. So it does have clutch pedal. Yes, it does. Mini bottle in the vending machine? I don't know. We're going to find that out, because that's one of the other things we got to open up. We got to open that up. Here's our... Hi, Kelly, again. Here's our bed. I highly doubt you'll see that, but the bed actually has wood grain in there. The bed has the wood grain, and it actually has the metal bars going through there. And it's a little... You're going to have to do some sanding if yours is like mine. There's some... it's molded bad in there. And of course, this is the one... They got wood grain underneath here too. The bed is the one piece that has frickin' injector pins in it. You know, that's the one place you don't want injector pin marks. Here, 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 and here, and there's some raised plastic over here. So this is one of the bad parts that we've come across. There's a mold line that goes across here that you're not going to be able to see, and a mold line that goes across here. So what we'll end up doing is probably making our own wooden base in here. Get some really thin balsa wood or base wood and make our own base. So that would be a good 70s Dodge truck. Would be great, Kaylin. Oh, look at that. We got our first our first porn bot that got in here tonight. Oop, let's zoom, not in, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out a little more so we can fit the whole frame. Here's our frame. Nothing crazy, nothing special, just a regular frame. Wherever the bed might fit on this, I don't know. Gotta look, there's the engine would be up there. Where's the 2 keyholes for this? I'm assuming that would be around there. No. Be around. Do I got it back? Oh, I got it backwards, you fucking oops, excuse me. Friggin' knucklehead. There we go. That guy would go on there. So it fits nice. It's just I'm upset that's that actually looks kind of crooked. That looks kind of crooked. So the frame may be a little bent. I think the frame, yeah, the frame. No, the frame's not bent. You know why I'm thinking the frame is bent? Because we got this big piece over here, and when I lay it down, that jacks it up. So actually, I think the frame actually is bent. Yeah, that frame is bent up. I don't know. You're not going to be able to see it. But when I lay this down and I push this down so this is up, the back end here of the frame is canted up this way. So the frame is not straight. Might have to put a little heat to that and straighten out the frame. Boo, AMT, boo. That sucks. Oh well. Could be fixed. It could be fixed. And here's the cab. The cab looks good. And of course they have their stuff over here written inside. And get rid of that. The lines look decent. Have a nice depth to them for the door. Here's let's zoom in a little bit. White always sucks on camera. Here's the interior of the engine bay. They have some wires running along over here. A little more schmutz over here. This is the one thing I hate that they do, that they rip it off sprues and they mess things up that we have to fix. So now I got to sand that out, fix that, make it look smooth, and get that done nicely. How about just leave it on the sprue and let us make the mistake? That would be nice. I know why they do it, because it won't fit in the box, but what are you going to do? When I shut all my devices off, the count will go down to 44. You got that many devices running? So that's our cab of the truck. Which side is where's my engine? There's my engine over there. So that would go. Oh, that actually sat on the frame. If that's the right position, that actually sat on the frame pretty nicely. Not zoom out. That actually sat on the frame pretty nicely. So hopefully the kit goes together. The kit goes together well. We'll find out, because I will eventually build this one, because it's Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Here, Benny. I'm not going to take these out of the bag because I'll lose them. But there are... You know what? I'll take them out of the bag. I'll take them out. Why not? Dun, 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 dun. Now this is nice. This is actually very nice. You got your white walls on here that you don't even have to paint. Oh wow. All right. Hopefully that's as zoomed in as I can get. There is absolutely no seam line down the middle of these tires that you got to mess with. So if you want to leave them looking, if you're making a brand new car, or I should say pickup truck, that you want stock showroom or just really, really looking nice, and you want your tires nice and clean, they really made these tires very, very well. Round 2, I commend you on these tires, and they give you 5 of them. Oh, Annie's out, and my big dogs are going after him. They give you actually 5 tires, 4 for the truck, and 1 to put underneath as a spare. You also have the choice, you know, you'll have the white wall side out, or you could put the black wall side out. It does say Firestone on here. I'm gonna have to tell them, like in Wired Up, Wyatt Earp. Somebody shut that damn dog up. And if you want, I guess you could always get rid of the black. This way you don't see it. Ken's Model Shop, I remember that show. Emergency was a good show. Yes, I won a 1972 squad truck from Station 51. Those are all old good shows. The only issue I found with earlier issues of this truck is the hood does not fit correctly and there are no inner door panels. You know what? There are no inner door panels in my kit. There are no inner door panels for the kit. You know what they did? They molded in detail in here. You can see it right there. They molded, they didn't put door panels. Yeah, they didn't put door panels. Let's see, where's the hood? What box is the hood in? What bag is the hood in? Oh, sugar Maru. Oh, sugar. Just dropped everything out of that bag. Right onto the friggin' floor. Right onto the floor. Let's see how this hood fits on here. We'll pop it off. We'll pop it off real quick. Why not? I didn't even think about that there were no door panels, but no, there's no door panels. It's all molded. It's all molded in. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Let's put that to the side. Alright, what I have to do is I have to put on my specs here, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see that. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to see that. And I want to make sure I cut it flush. There we go. That's one side pretty flush. That's two sides pretty flush. Okay, let's back this out a little bit. Let's back this out a little bit. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. I got to do some cleanup on that side of the hood. You can see the flash there. The hood actually, once I clean this up, hopefully fits pretty well. It looks like this side. This side's got a nice fit to it. It looks like this side's going to be a little off. Hopefully we can do something with that. There's a little gap right there too. And hopefully this turns out better than my 51 Fleet line. That is a horrible kit. I'm still, I know what I'm going to do with that one. We're going to be doing some resin, some sweet resin work with that one. We're going to build, that's for the new year though. We're going to build a diorama with that one. We're going to 3D print up a dock. And we're going to have the 51 Fleet line submerged under the dock. And then I got to figure out what bags all this stuff is from and put this all back. Let's check out our decals. Let's check out our decals and see what we got. I'm just putting my tires back, otherwise I'm going to lose my tires. I'm going to lose our tires. Hey, Kelly, what's for dinner if you're watching? Or Elaine, what's for dinner? Anybody know what's for dinner? I don't know what's for dinner. Where are my scissors? She took my scissors. She took my scissors, gentlemen. She says no, but she always takes them. She always takes them. I gotta go steal some of that maple bacon, though. See? I forgot one tire. Forgot one tire. Let's check out these decals. See what's going on the decals over here. Oh, they got it. These are nice. These are nice, and they don't look too thick. You have, these are decals, I'm pretty sure, for the machine. You got Delicious Coca-Cola. You got a few different license plates, a couple different license plates over here, which I cannot see what states those are from. I still didn't buy glasses, guys. I'm horrible. One's for our buddy Fred, so I might have to use these. Georgia 55, the Peach State, and the other one's Michigan. Water Wonderland. And then, of course, Coca-Cola plates on there. Then they got this creepy guy. Look at creepy dude with the 6-pack of Coca-Cola. He's mighty creepy. These are very cool and very well done. I really like these decals. These are very, very nice. Drink Coca-Cola in bottles. Yes, for some reason, in bottles, everything tastes better in bottles. Go Georgia. Go Georgia. I liked the little bit of Georgia that I seen when I was down there. I loved Tennessee when I lived there too. Tennessee was very, very nice. I was all over Tennessee. That was nice. Next up, before I start putting this away, too bad they didn't use Santa Coke. That would be nice. Jack Frost meat. Oh, it could be Jack Frost. I didn't think about that. That's a creepy looking Jack Frost though. He's a creepy Jack Frost. All right, let's pop open this die cast. Okay, they made it. I'm just a fool because there we go. There's the separation point. And there's the tape I couldn't see. There's the tape I couldn't see. Let's get that tape off over there. Hopefully that's the only piece of tape that's going to frustrate me. He might brought chasers for the whiskey. Leadhead, what's going on? Kenny, I just might send you a message on Messenger. Oh, send me a message if you want. Go ahead. Go ahead. So we got the die-cast. We got the die-cast hand truck. That's pretty cool. Little die-cast. If you're gonna be using this though, I think for if it's a guy that's his work truck, I would ding this thing up to hell and rust it. Have some of the base showing through. But that's a cool little, and the wheels work too. It's a cool little hand truck. This actually has the Coca-Cola branding on the back, the brand marking. I don't think this opens up. Nah, this doesn't. I'm trying to force it open and I shouldn't do that because there is a gap here. I want to see if it opens. Come on, open up. Don't break it, Kenny. Don't break it. Nah, it doesn't open up. It should open up, but there's no Coke inside. Let me pull this back some. It's a weighty little sucker, but that's the old Coke machine. They have the decals to put on here. They got the little coin return and everything like that. I wish there were little Coca-Cola bottles, though, in there. And I really wish this opened up, because then you could put, like, you can get at least a picture of Cokes and make it look like there's bottles in there. But I like this. This is an actual die-cast little thing. This is a very cool little Coke machine that you could put right in the diorama next to the old mom and pop shop. That is very cool. This I would keep looking pristine, but I would probably flat coat it, like if it was out in the sun and it lost that nice brand new look. Give it a little dirty action to it. So that, my friends, is the Coca-Cola truck, which I picked up at Hobby Lobby, 40% off. So that was a good deal on that for a 3-in-1 truck. Now, the fun part of putting things back. I don't know what Blaine is barking at. Blaine is yakking at something. He's yakking at something. He's probably ratting out his sister Willow, because Willow is our last puppy that she sometimes poops and pees outside, and sometimes she just still uses the wee-wee pad. But she's weird, because I told you guys before, she's a shy peer and pooper. If you catch her peeing and pooping outside, she gets all shy like a little girl. Well, she is a girl, and she'll stop. She's like, "Don't watch me go to the bathroom." It's like, just go. Just go. Obviously, you were never in the military, Willow. I don't know. Dan was probably out there. Dan was probably out at NTC at Fort Irwin, and you had like 100 toilets just lined up next to each other. So, you know, sitting next to your buddy, doing your business. All right, this is gonna have to come out. This is never, ever gonna go back in here the right way. Oh my God! Please, somebody make Blaine stop barking. Oh, I'm gonna have to crush it in there. I'm going to have to crush it in there. I don't want to do that. The mystery of how everything gets in nicely and then you can never get it back. All right, so it's just going to go like that. We won't crush the top down or anything. And we'll pop this in over here and it'll just be up. You know what that means? That means I'm forced to build this one now. I'm forced to build this one now. It's going to stay like that. It's going to stay like that now. Unless I go back in there. My grandpa had an old wooden dolly. The frame was wood and the front plate was steel. You did it where you could or where you were in deep. Exactly. NTC was fun. I actually liked NTC. I had a good time out there. I actually ETS'd just before I was going to before we were going to Fort Polk for joint training over there. I was like, no, I don't want to go down to Fort Polk. See, now if I knew Benny back then, I'd be like, yeah, let's go to Fort Polk. I'm still playing with this thing because it's annoying me that I can't get this in here. It's annoying me that I can't get it in here. That's what she said. That is what she said. Get that guy over there. Let's wrap this guy up like this. Maybe we can do that. The glass. Oh my god, this is annoying. Almost there. Almost there. I'm going to leave the dolly and stuff out. There we go. That's a better fit. That's a better fit. Yeah. That's a better fit. All right, guys. I'm going to put you on break. We're going to switch everything back up, and I will catch you in a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll chit-chat a little bit more. Let's put that. Oh, it actually came on. It actually came on right away. Right, Clive? Clive is still with us. Clive ain't going anywhere. Let's see if I missed anything in chat. Germany was awesome. I was in stateside the whole time. Me and my brother are going to be checking out another car show this Sunday. Might a video. Oh, that'd be cool. Car shows are always cool. There's always a couple car shows by me. 1350. It all fits back in the box if you leave the big rectangle base out. Indeed. They have a whole engineering department at each kit manufacturer dedicated to stuffing screws into boxes perfectly and never to replace them by the modelers. Exactly. That's how it works. Fort Jackson and that house built in World War II. Fun times. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. For those of you that weren't here last time we did this, and those of you who are in the Halloween group build, and if you have built something for another group build, feel free to send me pictures and we'll put it in our slideshow too. And as long as it was built this year, it's good to go. So, for those of you that don't know, we are having a community vote this year, and we'll have little trophies with the Crypt Keeper on top first, second, and third place. They all say first place is, of course, first place. The 2022 Hobby Link International Halloween Group Build. The silver one says second place, and the bronze one says third place. So this is this little guy over here. I know it's hard to see him because it's a little dark. I turn the light. I could do it like I did last time. Get ready for the explosion. Get ready for the explosion, my friends. What you guys do? Oh, get ready for food. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have guests? We might have guests. Come here. Come here, baby. Come on up. Come here. Come here, Blaine. Come here. There's Big Blaine. I used to have to pick him up to show you. Now his head is over the table. What are you guys doing? The dogs? Come here, big boy. Oh, there he is. Say woof. Get him. Who is that? Who is that? What's all this stuff? This was the little guy that we used to carry in here and hold. And now look how big Blaine is. But they're still puppies, guys. They'll only be 10 months old in November 9th. They'll be 10 months old. Janie, get out from under there, Janie. Let's go into... Janie knocked down my Dremel. As long as you didn't break it, that's fine. Come on, let's go eat, Janie. All right, I'll be back. The dog snuck in here. Go eat, Janie. Go ahead, go eat. Can you close that door, Kel? Close that door, thank you. All right, the doggies ran away, so they've gotten bigger. Blaine is a big, big boy. So all three of them got bigger. Willow said, screw you guys, I'm not coming to say hello, I'm going to eat my dinner. But we're going to be voting. This is the first place trophy. This is the second place trophy. No judges. The judges are us, the community, over on Hobby Link International. And this guy is the bronze one. So you got all three over here. And everybody's name is flying by. So whoever gets the most votes, of course, will have first place. Second most votes will have second. Third most will have third place. And Hobby Mike, NY3D Creations, was very cool because he heard, and I'm gonna bash this company now. Trophypartkits.com. Trophykits.com. These bases came all scratched up, fingerprints all over them. Two of them were cracked. The bottoms fell out. I had to fix them and paint them. I emailed them about everything that happened on these, and they didn't even email me back. So don't buy from them. Don't even go to that frickin' site. So Hobby Mike from NY3D Creation saw what a hard time I had with the bases. Not a hard time, but he saw how things were messed up. And he was cool enough. He drew up and sent me the files for 3D printed plinths. So now I can print up my own plinths, same height as these. And he also made me a key that I could put underneath the whatchamacallit, the figurehead here, the busts, to line them up perfectly in the middle. So he did a whole bunch of work. So the only thing I have to order are the plaques that are on the front for each time we do a Halloween build. So from every Halloween from this one on, we're gonna have a community vote, and we're gonna make homemade trophies. This way you can proudly display your trophy. And like in any show, any model show you go to, and I've been to a bunch of model shows, if there's a person that has built 3 models in one category and they are the best 3 models, they can win all 3 trophies. I know it seems people will be like, that's unfair, yada, yada, yada. But it happens where somebody just builds outstanding builds and they win first, second, and third prize, or they win first and second, and then they win best of show. So, but it's all for fun and to have a homemade trophy. And like I said, these are with love. So you may find a little dust in them, maybe a fingerprint, or a Blaine, Willow, or Janeway hair might be in these. But, we just want to have a little fun, give you something for your hard work. And I want you to go over to the community, sign up. This way you can help us decide who will be our first, second, and third place winners. Let me go shut these lights off because I don't like how lights, bright light. Shut that one off. Kelly didn't do the background for nothing. I'd like to show that off. This way everybody can see the hard work Kelly did on the background, which she did a great job. Thank you, Omar. This stuff makes the trophy authentic and personalized. Indeed it does. Is it really a build unless your DNA is in it somewhere? That too. I've always got a thumbprint or hair or something. A dog hair or two means extra special good luck to the winners. There you go. There's mine always have... oh, we got another Ken. Hey, Kenny, are you going to be starting the 1537 Enterprise soon? That one, I will probably start that one once Spencer in here. He helps us design the boards. You know, him and Tommy are the smart guys. I am just the guy that promotes the boards. Once we get a board set up for the 537 scale, I will start building that one, because my brother, I don't even know when I made those videos. I probably made those videos when I first started the channel. So 8-9 years ago. He's been waiting on that build that long. So yes, once we get a board done and I can get the lighting in it, then I will be starting it. So just keep a look out. Thank you very much, Fred. Yeah, I try to do special things for the community. You know, it's like I always say, and it sounds sappy, but I am not HLI. I am just the guy that put HLI together. Me and Tommy actually started it, like I said, a long time ago. It was called Models and Scale. I just wanted a place for model builders to hang out. We can have a good time. I can meet new people, learn new things, and stuff like that. So I don't look at myself as anything but another member of HLI that's hanging out with you guys and putting this stuff together. And the big thing is, me and Kelly like to do as much as we can within the budget we have to say thank you to you guys. You know, put stuff out there like the contests, the competitions, the giveaways, the random giveaways, putting the sites together, even doing the Facebook groups and stuff like that. It's all about you. You know, like I always say too, without you guys, there's no Hobby Link International. What am I going to do? Sit here and talk to nobody? So you guys are the ones that are Hobby Link International. You're welcome, Ken. It's amazing how many Kens we have. I think that's the 4th or 5th Ken we have in here now. Drop of blood. Everybody is a winner. Indeed they are. Don't get sappy on us, Ken. I always get sappy with you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. The community means a lot to me because you guys have been around. Some of you guys have been around for a very, very, very long time. Just to let you know, still no parcel. I think that might be another lost one by UPS overseas shipping. So if it's not there, by next Friday, let me know so I can start so I could start a thing with them, an inquiry with them to see where the hell the package is. And unfortunately, the United States Postal Service has the bad habit of not answering back when you try to make a claim. You know, you have insurance, you pay for insurance, but they don't want to pay out. So we'll see how that is. Kenny, how are you doing the Aztec on the 357 kit? I would probably do, I am not going to go crazy with the 5-color scheme. Big group hug. Exactly, Fred. Who are you calling old? I'm probably just do 2 colors on it. The pearlescent, just to make it look a little, you know, a different shade of the whatchamacallit, the Aztecing on it. It's getting all sanded smooth. I'm not going Bondo this time. Bondo's just nuts. I'm going to sand it all smooth, make it a smoothie that way, and then we'll do the Aztecing. I remember that sanding marathon on the 530s. That I did the Bondo with, and then I did sanding on it. It was just crazy. The paint set finally hit U.S. Customs today. Holy cow. Bob Bruce got his paint set. Take care, guys. Got to take dog out to go rabbit hunting. Hey, take care. It was good seeing you. Thank you very much for coming to the live show. Good luck hunting. Hope you bag a few rabbits. And rabbit is tasty. I do like me some rabbit. Gowron says group hugs have much glory. Indeed they do. I will never ever take credit for anything that goes on HLI. A friend of mine always hides a toenail or fingernail clipping somewhere inside his commission belts. Taking personal service to a whole lower level. Indeed it is. That is a lower level. But yeah, I don't take credit for anything because you're the guys that send over the builds. You're the guys that are doing all the builds. I I love doing all this. I love doing the articles. I love doing the live shows. I love setting up the group builds and stuff like that. Um, to be honest, it does take a lot of time away from me doing personal builds. Even the reviews take away time, but I find it worth it to give you guys a place to hang out on Wednesday and Saturday night, even though sometimes we don't talk models, we talk movies, and movies ends up to being models, and then that ends up talking about something in our personal lives, or Kelly comes on and she starts talking about baking. That's what the live shows are for me. That's what they're about, hanging out, getting to know each other, or those of us that do know each other, meeting new people and having a good time. So we do some model stuff, and we don't do some model stuff. You could try Sprugu dissolve putty for the 1.537. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. Like all the videos you put out, Kenny. Thank you very much, Dan. There'll be more. I like boob convo. We could talk about the 3D print. She had big boobies. And we talk about boobies. Absolutely, John. We always talk about boobies. And thank you, Dan. There'll be more videos coming out on that 537 scale, and they will start anew from the beginning, whatever I do. So the old ones will be there, but the new ones will be there too. So it'll be round 2 on that. Boobies always win in the end. They do win in the end. No doubt about that. No doubt about that at all. Somehow everything leads back to boobies. Speaking of boobies, monthly giveaway. It's October, so I gotta still see if I could get down to AAA Hobbies. If I can't, I'm just gonna order from Mega Hobby, who's the same one, and I'll put up what I'm ordering when I can. Group builds. Let's run through the group builds real quick for anybody that's new here and doesn't know. I'm not going to do this year's group builds. We'll just do next year's group builds because the end of the year is coming. We have our Star Wars group build every year. This starts on May the 5th. On May the 5th? That was stupid. On May the 5th every year. So this has been going on since May the 5th. It'll end around May 2nd, I think it is, so I could get all the builds in. And we do the slideshow on May the 4th. Then we have our HLI figures and busts, big and small group build. So any figures or busts can be put in this one. The first annual Sci-Fi Fantasy group build. We tried doing a separate Star Trek group build and Battlestar Galactica group build, so those aren't going too well. So we made the Sci-Fi Fantasy group build, so anything sci-fi and fantasy can go into this group build. Next year is Semper Defende, the Korean War group build, so anything that was in the Korean War. It can't be a what if, it can't be a prototype, it had to be used in the war. So you got plenty of things to choose from, and it doesn't have to be only on, the good guy side. It could be anything from the war. And then we have WWWW, Wings, Wheels, Waves, and Worlds. So anything civilian or civil servant, plus anything real space. So space shuttles, space stations, anything like that can go into here. And then, of course, the HLI Halloween group build and Benny's girlfriend with the big boobies. Now, this picture, that is actually the sorceress from the PS4 game Dragon's Crown. And that's what she looks like in the game. And the picture you're seeing there, I found that's the one I was talking about. I found the 3D print where she's hugging the skeleton, but it was ripped off from somebody else. So I'm still searching to see if I can find the original 3D files so I can buy them from that guy, because I'd rather pay the artist and keep him in business than pay the thief and have him running off with somebody's loot. So those are all the group builds for 2023. If you're interested, come and sign up at the community. We'd love to have you. I'm watching the new Halloween movie tomorrow. Hey, David Papow, what's going on? The best part of M are the ends. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. You guys are funny. And there's Benny saying, baby girl, I want to be the staff. And she is flossing that cane. Yes, she is. Don't know whether to use the DLM aftermarket parts I got or the green strawberry ones instead of for the Enterprise. They're both about the same. The green strawberry do look better than the old DLM parts. I can tell you that much. So I'm going all green strawberry on the next time I build the 537 scale one. So that'll be that on those. 8:42, 8:45. Damn, we've been on almost 2 hours tonight. That was good. We got some 3D printed action in. Talked about the trophies. Got the I got to figure out what we're going to pick next for next Wednesday. Like I said, Wednesdays might be tough now because of all the overtime we're getting. So either I'm going to get the phone clip and I'll talk to you guys on the ride home, and you'll be able to see my traffic and Manhattan and all that other good stuff, because sometimes I do cut through Manhattan to go home. Or we're going to teach Kelly how to get on here, and we'll have Kelly do some model stuff and things like that. I am going to go check on my resin 3D print here. I'm going to see what's for dinner, because it's almost 9 o'clock. I should have eaten already, but we've been really busy today. So it's been a crazy day. I thank you all for coming to the live streams as you do. I thank you for everything you do. I really hope you guys come register at the community. It may take us like 24, 48 hours to approve your thing, because I don't catch it right away. Either me or Spence will approve it, and we'll get you in there. So we'd love to see your builds. We'd love to have your group builds there. If you're running group builds on YouTube, please put them over. We have no problem with that at all. It's one big happy sugar mama happy community. Kelly can do cooking till you are there. I don't know if we're going to get sandwiches from Wawa or something like that. Huh? Where'd Jethro run off to? Kenny, great show my weekend. To work, everyone. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Ken. There's another Ken right behind him. Have a great weekend, Ken. Nick, take care. Chris K, take it easy. I'll see most of you on Discord. If you didn't know, we do have a Discord where we chit-chat all day long, and somehow boobies get in that conversation too. Thank you very much, Fred. Appreciate it. Always love having you here. John, Jack, Paul, Dave, Bob. There's Ken again. Joseph Gray, Dan, Omar. Everybody, have a great night. I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'm going to play with some resin and do what I can and get my darn Halloween group built in. I can't miss it. So I'll see you hopefully all Wednesday night, one way or another. And that's pretty much it. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.